This is Co-omets. This is the last version. So let's go into detail of what happened yesterday. My emotional state. And talk to my audience. Not saying everything, but so there is people out there that exist. I'm talking about the past now, where some people will just look to destroy your day, troll you, or whatever, right? Guess what? What, Liam? What do you got for me? What do you got, bro? Guess what? What? Did you know that there's all PS5 versions of this game? That you platinumed already? Do you know that? 4 new stacks. Were you aware? Tekken 8. Look at that. Liam Ford is playing Tekken 8. He's almost done, guys. Congrats, bro. So I was saying there are people out there, let's just say, that look to ruin your day, right? So they'll say nonsense on Twitter or YouTube or whatever on social media to get your attention, to piss you off. Now, could be people don't know you from Adam. Could people do know you. But they'll say stuff that's totally not true to get a rise out of you. Now, that wasn't the case yesterday. I uploaded Tekken 8 trophies on my channel if you want to watch. I will watch later because I am trophy hunting and in competition and trying to do what I set out to do. So I will watch it when I'm eating. So yes, I will watch your videos. So people look to create a disruption, right? Now, again, in the past, that's happened. Now, why do they do this? Well, there are many different factors why they do this. Either they don't like you, right? The journey is going better today, thank you. A lot better than yesterday. So either they don't like you, or they do like you, but they're jealous of you. So they look to say things or do things to make you very, very upset, regardless of how they feel you would react or how it would damage your health. And in some cases, you know, it would get someone so stressed out that who knows what could happen. But anyway, that wasn't the case yesterday. Yesterday, I was just motivated from the start. The night before I had made a video, and because my son Anthony wanted me to get One Piece cards, and I didn't know anything about anything, and I still don't really. But I never liked anime, right? So in case you guys know, there wasn't really nothing on my channel about anime. I don't like anime. For whatever reason, we could try to dissect why or not. I don't know. It's not really worth it. But anyway, I don't like anime, really. I haven't. I tried in the past to get into it. Not. So I don't like any of that stuff. That's not to say it's great. Of course it's great. People like it. But I don't like it. It's not my thing. Some things are just not my thing, right? So I can't help that. So I was telling the story how, like, in the past when I was young, in my era, everybody was collecting baseball cards. Now, my father collected baseball cards, so maybe that's why I collect baseball cards. But when it came to me doing what I wanted to do and what I really liked and didn't like, I realized I didn't like baseball cards. Now, why did I not like baseball cards? Because as much as I got into it, like, you know, because I liked the Mets growing up, I just wasn't a sports person. I didn't really play sports. If I did, I liked to play basketball. I liked to play volleyball. I didn't like to play baseball. I didn't like to play softball. But as much as I tried to So it wasn't me. It wasn't my personality. It wasn't whatever. My cousins, though, yeah, they were all about it. Every year, get the set, whatever. I even tried that. No. Was the Marvel cards with all the characters on it, or Spider-Man cards, right? I did, when I was a kid, I collected Star Wars, and anything that I liked the cards, right? So it was Star Wars, Hulk, it could be Pac-Man cards, it could be like anything that was related to stuff that I liked, or movie cards, Superman 2, Superman, Star Wars Empire, Return of the Jedi, Indiana Jones cards, could be Back to the Future cards, like any type of show that I liked, Doctor Who cards, I would like, but I wasn't like collector, like, oh my god, I got to get the entire set. Only with Spider-Man and Marvel was I like that, like trying to get the entire set. I still got like Star Wars cards in a shoebox or in a crispy a Crimpets box or something. So I was never into that. So my son was talking to me about really wanted, he was very serious about these One Piece things, right? And again, I didn't know One Piece from Adam, and then I know that it was on Netflix, a show, and I know the name One Piece, but I don't know what the hell it's about, I don't know whatever. And to me, I'm just not interested in it. But what I've always been interested in, I've always been interested in bonding with my boys over things, like comics and things. And I did like going around the city with Anthony to get comic books. That one, I think it was a couple of days, I spent over $1,500 and we were going all over the place to get trades. I was just in the mood to get trades, so trade paperbacks of the comics I already owned. So it was so much fun. Even though I spent $1,500, I didn't care because it was a nice experience with Anthony to go around the city and buy, like, say, the Infinity Gauntlet trade paperback, or Infinity War, whatever, or even comics. I had so much fucking fun, right? So thank you so much. I had so much fucking fun doing that, and I used to love doing that. Like, you know, taking Joe and Anthony and go and buy video games and different things. Like, you know, had a lot of fucking fun looking for like toys, looking for whatever. I used to get all these different toys. I used to get them toys, and I even let them open my toys that I wasn't going to open, like Star Wars and everything. And back in the day, I did all that. I went to the toy stores to buy, besides working in the toy stores, I went to the toy stores, waited online for them to open, try to get these hot figures, whatever, and everything like that. I would go all over the place outside of my element. I would have my friends drive to Jersey. I would go with them. I'd go to toy shows, try to buy the rare toys. You're trying to get all the McFarlane, Malbolgia, all these different things. So I was always with the comics, the video games, the toys, collecting, wrestling. I was big into going to wrestling events, trying to wait online all day long to get front row in the Manhattan Center for Monday Night Raw. So I was always doing that in the past, or trying to wait online to get Kiss concerts, like when I went to Kiss and Madison Square Garden and stuff like that. So, or any type of thing. It couldn't be Kiss, it could be something else, but I did go to Kiss concerts. But like, whatever, it was like, I did that, right? So I know what it's like to be on the hunt for the hot stuff, right? It's the fun, the thrill of it. And I think that's what, you know, I you know, because I wasn't into it, I felt bad, and I was like, you know, I want to share this and I want to enjoy this with Anthony. I want to like have a bonding experience with my son. He cares about it so much, so I wanted to educate myself so I knew what the fuck he was talking about, so that way maybe I could go with him. And we could do a quest like we did with the comic books, you know. I thought Joe was into it. My bad. I didn't know he's into it. Now, again, how would I know he's not into it? I mean, the thing is, I know he's into My Hero Academia or whatever, but I don't live with them. They're on their own, so I don't know what the hell they watch. I mean, if I catch in a conversation... But again, they're like, the thing is, I don't know shit about anime, so I wouldn't remember it because I don't care about it. But it's not that I'm not caring or whatever. I just don't like it. So I do remember My Hero Academia because he bought the shirt. He bought like different outfits and stuff like that. And I don't know what the hell the other fucking thing is. The I'm trying to remember. I can't even remember for the life of me the movies that they went to see. I know growing up, like I was watching Pokemon with them and stuff like that, but there was other stuff too. Chainsaw something, I think. Well, I don't know if they like, and then the Titan. What the fuck is that? I don't. Whatever. I'm horrible. I don't know. And there was some type of Demon Slayer or some shit. I don't know what the hell it is. But anyway, so I don't know anime. Well, there's another reason about that. I got to talk about that too. So, there's a reason why I didn't platinum the Uncharted first one back in the day. It kind of altered my whole gaming path. But anyway, I'll get into that in a minute. So, I enjoy the thrill of the hunt, the searching for the rare. So it was that aspect, not the aspect of anime, that I wanted to enjoy that with Anthony. So Anthony was talking to me about all these things. Now, again, if I liked it, I would do it on my own, but I don't like it. So I wouldn't do it on my own, right? But if I would get it for Anthony. And if I even opened them, I would give it to Anthony because I don't know what it is and I don't like it. So I don't know how many times I could say that, whatever. So sometimes I do comedy videos and stuff like that. And whether people laugh or not, that's not my concern. I'm doing stuff I enjoy making, videos and stuff like that. I know Joe was very critical on me lately with my YouTube channel for whatever reason. He's not a YouTuber. He doesn't make videos. And if he did, maybe he made some video game stuff. But for whatever reason, Joe has been very critical. I don't know why he's getting into my business about it, but trying to tell me what I need to do with YouTube and what I need to air and what I need to not air. Why are you doing this game? Why are you doing this? Why are you talking about Sony? Why are you doing this? So I was getting really annoyed the other day. And I'm like, I want to do, this is my thing. I've been doing it for 13 years. I think I have 12,000 something videos. I think I know what I want to do. So thank you. No disrespect, but I'm going to do my own thing and I'm going to do what I would like to do. And if you want to be a YouTuber, God bless you. You do you and I'll do me. And you can tell yourself what videos to make, but you don't tell me because I don't interfere in your stuff. Don't interfere in my stuff. Don't tell me what to do. So the conversation didn't go pleasant, but whatever. I'm not really going to get into that. So again, I like to have fun and do what I like to do, and people should not try to destroy that, wreck that. They should respect that. So, whatever. So, I don't know why he's getting critical with my channel, whatever, but that's whatever he wants to do. I don't know why. Whatever he wants to get busy with it, but whatever. So I'm still going to do my thing regardless, But anyway, I was having so much fun and I was into it and I was like, oh, psyched. And I made a video. I was like, I'm going to do the One Piece lesson. Like in the past, I would say I would do a lesson and sometimes I never did, right? But I did have intentions of doing it with Anthony or getting stuff for Anthony. And Anthony was more inclined to be interested in me do something like that because he's like, oh, you can get the views, you can get to this, you can get to that. And I'm like, oh, do I ever really give a shit about views? Not really. How many years or decade did I not make a damn thumbnail, right? So I made my channel. I did it the way I wanted. I didn't really care. I made some money over the years, but I never did videos for views. Like, I wasn't an ambulance chaser. I wasn't like, oh my God, I just clickbait. I didn't even know what clickbait was until I was educated about it. And even then, I really didn't do clickbait because I fucking hate that, right? I hate when people do that, so I don't do that myself, right? So maybe I did a joke couple videos, like something stupid, but I really didn't like that. I just was poking fun at the thing I didn't like, but never did really stuff for views. Did stuff for enjoyment. Doing the Real Hoovians cast with my group, talking about what we want to talk about. Did it for enjoyment, not for views. Talking about Doctor Who, not for views. My whole channel was Doctor Who. So if I was worried about views, I would have talked about tons of shit, but I'm not. So I had my YouTube channel for so many years. It's like it's a big part of me. But it hasn't been like, oh my God, I'm doing it for views. I'm doing it for profit. So even when I did reviews of a friend's book, I never monetized it. There was stuff I did. didn't monetize it. So, even if it was monetized, wasn't paying attention again, and it's not, I don't look to make money off anybody. So that it was another accusation that was spread out the other day, which I was like, purely ridiculous because people just don't get it. Just like when I made a video about the lawnmower, people weren't getting it. They were getting all fucking serious about it. Like, what are they supposed to mow their lawn? Huh? And that's someone that I know that is a fucking idiot that was a former friend. But just fucking moron for whatever reason wants to be an enemy. But, okay. So, like, people are just assholes. Like, and they're miserable fucks in life, and they gotta just try to make you miserable. I'm talking about someone else now. But anyway, the whole thing is that I wanted to enjoy that with Anthony. I was excited about it. I called him super early. I thought, for some reason in my head, I thought he worked at 7 in the morning. I don't know why. But I woke him up, and then we took me to wake up my son Anthony and apologize. It's not like I did that intentionally. I mean, I've been woken up. I don't know how many times I say that I sleep in the morning, and people have been beeping, but that's fine because, again, I could mute it. I don't have to listen to the beeps, but, I'm sorry. So that was in the thing. But I was excited. I wanted to go out yesterday, and I was looking up all sorts of card places in the city. And I'm like, okay, so Forbidden Planet has One Piece. And then I'm going to go to the video game store that I used to in 34th Street, because they have One Piece. And then this one had One Piece. And then, you know what? I might as well just, get a big, I was like, I should get a Metro card. I should go later because, again, I can't walk all these places, so maybe I'll just keep getting, fuck it, just spend some money. I mean, I know the express bus is fucking $6.75 or $7, but fuck it, I was going to get a little big Metro card and just, or use a subway and just like whatever. I was going to make a half day out of it. I was going to, because my intention was to do that for a little while. While I was there, I had intentions of doing the hot dog lesson. That was going to be a new show because I had in my brain I wanted to do hot dogs. So, and then I wanted to take pictures for my new book, which now is probably going to be 2 new books, because through all the negativity yesterday, something happened late that made me super positive. How, I have one happy book, one sad book. So, but anyway, I had plans on doing that, then coming home, doing gaming, and getting the 4th rank. Because, again, you can't game all day long. Sometimes you got to get out, too. So, I need to get out sometimes. So I was going to do that and have fun with it until it was fucking, like, people just got things wrong and said horrible things. And I said, you know what? I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know why, but, someone was perturbed about me collecting One Piece and doing that thing for Anthony. So whatever. So I decided I don't want to get into that nonsense. I don't want people unhappy. So I decided I wasn't going to do that at all. I wasn't going to do no One Piece lesson or whatever, But then I realized and I found out that people were just saying purposeful bullshit lies that just to get me pissed off, which why would you want to do that? I don't know. Not a good idea, really. Ruined my day. But you know what? It is what it is. It's not like it's a child doing it. It's an adult doing it. So, it is what it is. And I could either ignore it and move on, dwell on it, which I did, unfortunately. Maybe wreck my day. Yeah, kinda. Actually, definitely. But, yeah. So, it just got me sick. I slept. I did this. I did some gaming, not as much as I want to. But even the light gaming that I did, and I decided to get my frustrations out playing Mortal Kombat 1, I did get the 4th rank, but it didn't show up for a little while. So, when it got towards the nighttime, I said, you know what? Fuck this. I am going out. You know what? I need to get out of the house. I'm going to do this. So I went to the mall, and I got Anthony One Piece one card. They had other cards, and Anthony's like, "Oh, buy them and you open them," and I don't want to do it because again, I'm not into it. So, I did it for him, and I was gonna do like the lessons, but people got the message wrong, and I'm not in it for fucking profit, and I'm not in it for fucking exploitation, using fucking people. So if you think that I used you for and fucking manipulated you, that was called the master manipulator by some fucking genius that you know who you are, then you know what? If you think I'm a master manipulator getting you to eat that glazed donut and I caused you to gain weight, you know what? You're crazy. If you think I'm a master manipulator getting you to eat those chips, getting you to drink that soda, you're crazy. What the fuck have I done on my YouTube channel that's fucking been manipulation? Absolutely nothing. You're a fucking idiot. And I'm saying that because you are a fucking idiot. So, you would have to have conversations with a person and have an agenda to be manipulative, like have a goal, like, hey, you wanted him to date this girl, or you wanted him to leave his job, or you pushed him in this direction to fucking hate munchkins. I mean, like, seriously, like, I mean, there's nothing where there's conversations for me to manipulate anything, so you're being fucking stupid. So you ruined something that was going to be fantastic, but anyway, that's what happened. And I said, fuck this. I ain't doing a One Piece lesson. Whatever. And Anthony wanted me to get the card. And I was like, no. I don't know how many times I can say it. Like, I don't like it. I mean, I was going to do it for fun. I was going to have fun with it, but somebody ruined it for me. So, that was the end of that. No One Piece lesson. Will I do it in the future? Maybe. Maybe I'll decide, fuck that person, and I'll do it anyway, because I'm not exploiting, and I'm not using anybody, and fuck that. I could do whatever I want on my channel. So who knows what mood I get right now. So that just fucking, you know what? Regardless of what happened and how upset I was, it was worth it because something unexpected happened at night that will change a lot of things in my future. And again, it happens out of the blue. Sometimes you get a positive from a negative. I wasn't expecting that. So it changed a plan of mine. So now I'm going in another direction. And it had nothing to do with it. It just, I heard a name, and I'm like, and it just invoked me to write positive, So now I'm doing something I wasn't expecting I was going to do, and made stuff difficult for me. But it's actually won a nice, beautiful... I was going to do more positive books too, but now that I'm in the mood, okay, you got to do what you're in the mood for, right? So, so that happened. And I was glad that that's how the night shaped up, While I was traveling home, I saw, I made videos that I was fourth rank, but I didn't show up that I was fourth rank, because I knew what was happening. But then when I was coming home on the bus, I saw, oh shit, I am now officially fourth rank. So I already took a picture when I was home to post for the video I was going to do, but I wasn't in the mood to do a video about it yesterday, so I didn't. But I did already took a picture with my hat and everything, and fourth rank, and all excited. So now it actually happened. It was official, so I was happy about that. I'm like, okay, you know what? All my hard work and dedication, boom, paid off. Who better than me? My generation was the gaming generation. Like, we started with Atari 2600 and 5200, a Commodore 64. All the video games started with us. Pong, everything. So, like, Pac-Man, Pitfall, tons of stuff. I mean, people don't know what Pitfall is now, but still, like, it started with my generation. So who better than me to be one of the biggest gamers in history, possibly? I don't know about great. I mean, hopefully I could be greatest, but I think you can get to the top 1,000. And that's the thing I use from Back to the Future growing up. Was one of my favorite sayings is, if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. And that's the thing, is the mind is a powerful, powerful thing. If you're determined and if that's what you want to do, you have to do it. There is no I can't. There is I can. And that's, that's what you have to have in your brain. Is that time I woke up and I said, I'm going to be #1 in America on PlayStation profiles. And everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody thought I was crazy. Oh, I'm supposed to die. That's why I don't got the platinum. That's all I got to do is die. Okay, let me stop shooting and let me just crash the ship constantly. So who does that? Who makes a trophy where you have to die multiple times? I never heard of such thing. But anyway, that's why I didn't get the platinum. So that was always my thing. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. When I was little, as much as I wanted to write a book, I was really little. I never thought I was smart enough to write a book. I always doubted myself. But I went by the saying, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. And of course, with Doctor Who, it makes you feel like, everybody's important. Everybody could be, do something so wonderful, so exciting. It doesn't matter what you are. You could be a janitor, right? So I love Doctor Who too about that aspect. So Back to the Future saying, if you put your mind to it, accomplish anything. You, my friend, could technically decide 5 minutes from now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get 1,000 platinums. I'm going to watch Matrixlord's videos. I'm going to watch the stuff he played. And I'm going to buy that stuff and I'm going to play it and I'm going to platinum it. Even if it's easy, who cares? And out of nowhere, I did that too. I wanted to show how fast it would be. How fast you get from 0 to 999. I think I did it in a month or 35 days as Sky Havoc. And I tried it as Joey Jupiter too. You can, just do the research. You could create multiple accounts for regions. You could create a North America account. Well, you have a North America account. You could create a Europe account, Asia account. I don't have. Or PSP, whatever. I'm sorry. PSP, whatever it is. Or Vita. I think it's Vita. You could have 4 more accounts in PS5, which is North America, Europe, Asia, Japan. So you're talking, a game could have 8 stacks or could have 10 stacks. I don't know how that works beyond that. I think Vita, if you had a Vita or something. So you can say, hey, I'm going to get 1,000 platinums. And you could do that with just 4. Absolutely. Go for it. You have a little money? Just fucking go for it. Fuck it. See what you can do. Who cares? And don't let anybody get you down. It's easy as this, as that. No. You're just playing. Who cares? You could play AAA titles. You could play regular titles. You could play indies. Never let anybody get you discouraged. I got people talking shit, and they're like, you only get easy platinums. And then when I get Bloodborne, they shut the fuck up. Because why? It's because they never knew what the fuck they were talking about ever. Ever. And if you're going to be top gamer, you have to play those games. Akum has those games. Akum was playing the jump and fries. Akum was playing fucking tic-tac-toe games. And Akum was playing all this. So don't tell me shit. Shut the fuck up. We all play the same shit. You know what? Don't tell me I'm terrible. Akum did it. I'm doing it. Everybody's playing it. You got to play everything in order to get everything. So, and I don't play everything. I don't play sports games. So, you know what? Maybe I'll get into sports games. Would they just give us the basketball game? 2K, whatever the hell was NBA, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But never let anybody... This is the thing. No matter what in life, don't give someone the power to wreck you. It could be anybody. It could be someone you love. Maybe they did it unintentionally. Maybe they're jealous. Maybe whatever. But don't let anybody have so much power on you that you listen. Like, hey, you're old, man. Just sit in the chair, exist, and die. This is our generation. Not going to say who said that, but basically, in so many words, I wasn't saying the exact line the way it was, but it's like when you get older, people think you're trash and they think your time is done and leave it for the next generation. I'm not done, not by a long shot, and I got many, many, many years ahead of me. Who knows how long I'll live to? Maybe I could be 100, maybe 120, maybe I'll be 100, 120, and I'll look youthful. I don't know. Hopefully. Maybe I got the genes, maybe I don't. But anyway, you got to be happy while you're alive. You got to do what you want to do. You got to do your hobbies. You got to do your thing. And you can't let someone dictate to you what to do. You know what? It's got to be respectful. Thank you for the advice, but I'm going to do my own thing. Who said that? Miles Morales? God, I didn't want to quote Miles Morales. I don't like Miles Morales, but I'm going to do my own thing. So, like, I didn't mean to do that. It just came in my head, but that's Miles Morales. But I am going to do my own thing. I'm always doing my own thing. You know what? I don't care if you don't laugh. You don't think I'm funny. I guess Joe doesn't think I'm funny with stuff. That's fine. I guess my old friend doesn't think I'm funny with stuff. That's fine. Do your own YouTube channel and podcast. So, like, you know, I know I'm supposed to be trophy hunting. I'm sorry. I'm just talking. Let me go back to dying because that's how I'm supposed to get the platinum. Do your own thing and don't give a fuck what anybody says, whether they have family or not. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, it didn't go away. I mean, I'm going to do everything shows again because we got to talk about Godzilla and Ghostbusters and. You know, I got to get out of the fucking house and go see Ghostbusters. You know, it's like, you know, I had some issues with work and I'm on a vacation now because of it. Because, you know, paid vacation because I'm home, not working at the moment. But I'm not, I still have my job, but it's just, you know, you got to do the most of it. While I'm home, why not be fourth rank in America, which I did. Going to reach 144,000 trophies. I'm doing that. So I'm accomplishing shit. I'm making money too while I'm home. I'm getting donations. I'm getting, like, you know, on my streams, people, you know, doing stuff. I mean, the only thing I haven't really done on my vacation was sell my books, which maybe I should do that. Try to sell my books, but I don't usually mix YouTube with the books. But whatever. I mean, you know, so that's the thing. It's like I'm forced to be home. I'm gonna have fun. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to be happy. You got to be happy. If you're not happy, you'll die. You'll die of depression. And I was depressed for 9 years. I probably would have died if I didn't get out of my depression. So, like, you got to get at it. Like, you got to get out of the house. Or you got to do things sometimes. Whatever, man. So, you know what? Why don't you just... Oh, there's the platinum. There you go. And this is platinum 5,987. But the thing is, like... Everybody could do what they want to do, right? Some people were mad and jealous of me growing up. They were mad at me, jealous of me. Some of my own friends. You know, who the hell I heard from one friend, who the hell do you think you are? I have a college education. I went to this. I did this. Who the fuck do you think you are that you wrote a book? Huh? I should write a book. So do it, asshole. Do it. Stop bullshit. And this is the thing. Stop bullshitting about it. What you are, what education you have. It doesn't fucking matter. Okay? No one's stopping you from pursuing your dreams. The person that's stopping you is you. So don't be jealous of anyone. And I never want to raise my kids ever to be jealous of anybody. I want them to be strong enough to just do what they have to do and go after their dreams and that. Not bitch and complain and fucking whine and whatever. I never raised anybody to do that. I want them to be adults, their own person, whatever they like. If they want to do things in life, if they want to be into politics, God bless you. You do that. You want to be a Picasso? You want to fucking paint? God bless you, man. I'll support you every which way, man. Every which way. Whatever you want to do, but just don't just exist. Yes, in life we have to work and we have to pay bills and we have to do this, but don't get caught up in the existence of just existing. Do something that you're going to be proud of, that you're going to be remembered for, that you like. You want to be a streamer, you want to be a YouTuber, you want to be on whatever you want to do. Nobody could tell you you can't. Only you can. If Joe wanted to be a fucking streamer extraordinaire and get $1 million deals with gaming, go for it. I don't think he does. But, Anthony wants to do something, go for it, man. But don't just work at a 9-to-5 job, do this, spend time with your loved ones, and go home. Do something. And in life, with the way things are, you need backup plans on top of backup plans on top of backup plans on top of backup plans. You need to, I had a bad situation that I was always thinking for the worst. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. Then you know what? You plan ahead for the worst. And then if it doesn't happen, okay, you have a cushion. You have a nest egg. You have money saved. Whatever. But don't fault people for trying to rise. Fault yourself for not doing a thing. Look at yourself in the mirror. And look hard and say, where do I work? I work here. Okay. What do I do in my spare time? I go here. I do this. I go to the movies, or I spend time with a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever. Okay. You fucking happy? Are you happy? Maybe you could buy what you want to buy, but are you happy? Are you doing what you want to do that makes you happy? Are you doing your hobbies that you want to make you happy? Or are you giving up your hobbies? Think about that. Are you happy? And if you're not happy, do you know when you're going to be happy? Do you figure out when you're going to be, what you're going to do to make yourself happy? So I grew up and I loved wrestling my whole life, right? And then when I had the kids, and of course things went astray, people didn't want me to let the kids watch wrestling and made a big issue out of it, and then went crazy, and then it's like, all right, the kids are not watching wrestling, I'm not watching wrestling. But then they wanted to watch wrestling at their house, the other house. But whatever. So I gave up something I love because for the betterment of whatever. I haven't gone back into wrestling. I may, because I loved watching it and I loved going to it. I haven't ruled that out, but there's a time where, great power, great responsibility. I wanted to be responsible and I wanted to be a dad, and I love being a dad still. I love being a dad. So, I put stuff aside. Like, I wasn't becoming, selfish and I'm going to be a gamer. No, I'm going to spend time with my children. Let them play the video games. I stopped playing for a long time and I got to be shitty. I was good at shit when I was younger, and I beat Final Fantasy VII. I was talking to Anthony about that the other day, and I was like, that was my shit. Like, when I worked for toy stores and shit like that, my first paycheck, I bought Final Fantasy II for $79, with $69.99 with tax, 75 and change, 75.67. I bought that for myself. My first I was like, oh shit. Super Nintendo. I bought Super Star Wars. I bought my own shit. It was the greatest thing when I had my first job, buying the shit that I loved and working hard for the stuff I wanted, working hard to go to a fucking baseball game or a fucking concert or a fucking, we did everything. I fucking went to wrestling, baseball. I went to fucking World League football, some shit, whatever. Like all these different things. Bro, I went out. I paid for my fucking WrestleMania ticket. I got WrestleMania 10. Spent fucking tons of money back then that today you'd be like, wow, that's expensive. Yeah. So you do what you want to do. Like, if you want something, you work hard to get it. Like with the gaming. All right, I have a video game budget. I need to work more hours, overtime, whatever. need to sell more books, need to whatever. And again, I love my YouTube channel. It's made me money in the past, right? It probably could have made me tons more, but I went through something with the YouTube channel that turned me off. And that was when I was all excited about getting subscribers. They had that Hoovian Tube war, and then people made fake accounts and tried to ruin my reputation, destroy me, and I lost tons of subscribers. And you know what? I didn't fucking care after that about subscribers and fucking, because I felt it was taken from me when I was about to reach 1,000 unfairly. And that made me feel grimy about it. Like, well, fuck that. I don't care. And then I just did things to have fun on my YouTube channel rather than make money. That time when I made a video about eating a donut and people was a live stream and people were like, oh no, keep going, eat donuts. And I made like fucking $500. I'm like, okay, the fucking donut lesson. And I made a series out of it. Right? I'm like, wow, you want me to eat a fucking donut and shove my face? It took $500 on my live stream in 15 fucking minutes. Right? 15 minutes I made $500 eating like people tell me from the UK that they live in Blackpool and they don't have donuts and they want to see the variety in America. So I'm like, fuck it. Thank you. And I made 7 seasons in a donut lesson. So like, but I don't do things to exploit people. I don't do things for the views. You know what? Is it fun for you to hear me talk about it while this fucking asteroid thing is on the screen? No. But I'm just talking, you got to get it out. You can't keep shit bottled inside. And again, I'm not bashing. I'm just relaying my emotions on the table for you. So sometimes it's therapy. You got to get it out there. So, again, if anybody wants to force you to do what they want to do, or they try to hinder you, or try to hold you back, or they try to whatever, and it could be the person you love, you can't let them. It's my fault I let it happen to me. It's my fault I got myself sick and worked up and upset and my day was fucking wrecked. Most of it's my fault. Not necessarily the person. I mean, it's horrible shit said, but it's my fault I let it happen. My fault. But going forward, no. If you can't respect what I do, then you don't respect me. I can't do what you want to do. Like, I can't be who you want to be. I mean, I would love, like with Anthony, I want to do the thing with the One Piece and have fun. I don't like it, but I want to do that because I want to spend quality time. If Joe wanted me to do that too, like something else, I would do that too, because I always am equal with shit. Like, when I buy one, I buy the other. Like, I'm not equal, and they know that. So, like, if I'm doing this to do stuff with Anthony, and Joe wanted me to do stuff that I wouldn't ordinarily do, but just to spend time with me and do it, I would do it. I would sacrifice. So, like, that's why I don't understand what happened yesterday. But, yeah. And I blame myself. So something was brought up about Uncharted, and I'm going to talk about that. When I got the kids are older, they're adults, they're living in Jersey. I bought my PlayStation 4 anniversary, March 17th. I forget what year. And I played what I wanted to play, Dig Dug. I like my retro shit, but I was playing AAA titles from the start. So I was really starting to get into Uncharted, and I was going to go through the whole thing, and I was going to go through the whole platinum. I think I was playing 7 hours straight. I was off, Sharon was off. Sharon was excited for me. And then Joe called me. Joe was upset that I was playing Uncharted for some reason, whatever. And he's like, wanted to platinum it or something, and he didn't. And he was mad that I was playing it. I don't know why. So I felt bad, and I didn't want him upset, and I stopped playing it. And then I stopped playing a lot of the AAA titles, and I don't know why. I should have just not did my thing and whatever. But I was worried about him being upset and him. If you want to platinum it, go platinum it. But I should have just whatever. So I stopped playing it, and then that time when I woke up and I wanted to be number one in America, okay. And playing what I wanted to play, and Bloodborne was always a thing. I love Bloodborne. I think I bought Bloodborne because the kids would tell me how hard Dark Souls was, and I said, well, if it's the hardest fucking thing and I could do it, there you go. And I was not, and I started playing Dark Souls 2, which I'm going to get back into also. But I love the shit out of Bloodborne, one of my favorite shit, and I platinumed it last year, I think. I don't know. But I stopped playing Uncharted. I stopped playing other things. And now I'm going back into the AAAs. And I'm going to say, and I really don't want to upset Joe, but I'm going to probably do Uncharted Platinum. And I'm probably going to do 2 and 3 and 4. And no offense, it's not doing anything for spite. It's just, I'm a gamer and I like to play shit. I don't like to be restricted. So for some reason, for years, I stopped myself from doing Uncharted because Joe was not happy with it. So I can't worry about Joe with things, with my personal stuff. So I got to do my own thing. So I'm going to do that. So, don't know if he's going to be pissed about it, but whatever. I want to finish Uncharted. So I'm going to do that. But again, it's my fault. Like, why was I stopped playing Uncharted? That's stupid. If he didn't platinum it, go platinum it yourself, right? Why would I stop? Because I was worried he was upset about it. I didn't want him upset. So I stopped playing Uncharted. But you know what? Now it's a different story. I mean, honestly, everybody's an adult. Everybody's in their 20s, right? Grow up. Do your thing. So, like I said, I shouldn't affect you. You shouldn't affect me. That's it. So, I'm probably going to go for an Uncharted Platinum soon. But first, I gotta do Crash Warped. Now, of course, I held back on Crash Warped because Bad Wolf 66 is working on the video for Crash 2, and I didn't want to confuse the shit out of people. But I'm going to go back into that anyway because I'm getting tired of waiting. So I'm going to do that. I have there's notebooks fucking everywhere, right? Again, I was mapping out the Crash levels, right? And on this pad over here, I was writing games down that I wanted to platinum, right? Stuff I left behind. There's a pad over there that's my current list of what I want to do today and tomorrow. I think I got like 25 games written on there. And now, of course, that Joe told me I probably suck at fighting. I probably want to do every fucking fighting game there is. That's why I fucked up my stream, because I was trying to download every fucking fighting game I could think of while I'm doing the Tekken 8 thing. And that's what kind of fucked shit up. So that's my fault. But I'm also going to get soon the best internet thing I could get. So that way I could have a stream where it's most beautiful thing you've ever fucking seen. Just like I'm gonna get a new laptop in time. I'm gonna get a microphone. I'm gonna get all that. I love this headset that Joe got me, so I'm keeping it until it breaks. But people are telling me that it's not working lately. But if I have to, I'll get a headset. But I really want to do the streaming thing. I want to do, I want to do the gaming. Yeah, he's back. Okay. So, I loved Street Fighter growing up. Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2, Turbo, all that stuff. I love shooters. So, playing Tekken got me in a fighting mood. But also, when Joe was telling me that I wouldn't be able to get a platinum because it's like, I'm not that good and, people destroy me and there's leagues. I don't like to be told I can't. So that's why I fucking downloaded every goddamn fighting thing there is, but to show I fucking can. And then I got the platinum, boom, for Tekken, because I know I fucking can do it. So I don't need people telling me I can't do it. But I don't think that was motivation. I think that Joe really doesn't think I can fucking do it. Just like now, I don't think that was motivation either. I really thought that Joe don't think I could beat a Coom. So, as much as I want to think highly, yeah, that's why. No, didn't think I could do it, so I'm going to do it. But anyway, I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just saying how I feel. I love everybody but you can't put your life on hold. You can't, do what you think people want you to do. You got to do your thing. You got to be you. You know what? What I do shouldn't make you cry and upset. Not that anybody's crying or being upset, but you know what? I got the fucking Uncharted Platinum. Good for me. That's it. Not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to hold back or fucking worry about, okay. No, people are fucking adults. So, that's it. Are you getting Mortal Kombat 1? I don't like Mortal Kombat 1. I don't like it. That's going to be a problem, Platinum, that, because I don't like it. But hope you enjoyed this stream. I got a lot out on the table. I feel better. What else? That's it. I mean, I don't know what would make people mad at me, but it happens. Can't control that. I don't know why. There's a lot of jealousy out there from some people, too. Fucking a lot. And there's really no reason to be jealous, but people are fucking mad, grimy jealous, and mad, grimy jealous. And I don't know why, but you got to be a special scumbag if, and I know who's going to watch this, but you got to be a special scumbag if you know it's your friend's birthday and don't wish them happy birthday. You got to be a real fucking scumbag. But anyway, I'm just putting that out there too. Fuck that person. But whatever. So I'm gonna go back and do something else. You guys have a great day. Again, do what you gotta do. Make yourself happy. But don't be selfish. Don't be jealous. That's all I'm gonna say. Take care. Bye for now.